And let's finish this beautiful eye. Yesterday we left off here, and today, well, today we're gonna do some magic. I already see some things that we need to improve here and there, but we're getting close to finishing this thing, to wrapping it up. So, first things first, we're gonna work on the eyelashes. Let's go in the right workspace. Let's get my beautiful tool out, which is the Bezier tool. Let's move this a little bit here so we know what we're working with. Maybe somewhere here. Okie dokie, so let's start with the first cluster. We could also take this into consideration, but since it's on this dark shadow, it's literally not visible to us. So we're just gonna leave it off for now. We're just considering this part over here. So this is sort of like in this area. And there are a few ways to do this. We can either go one by one or create just a general shape. And I'm just gonna try to create the general shape at first. Let's see how this looks like. This is sort of ending right about here, so should be something like this. Then we're gonna make it very sharp, and I don't know exactly, maybe like this. Usually I like to make 3 points. In 2 points it's kind of difficult to manipulate the width and width and whatever. Oops, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. So let's lower this. Perfect. So we have our first eyelash, which isn't much at the moment. Maybe it is a little bit too big. Oops. So we might lower it a little. Just a little bit. And maybe make it like this. And a little bit like this. Well, it needs to kind of come into something sort of this arch. Not too thick, not too fat. Just perfect. And I think we can play with this anchor over here. Ah, gosh, I hate when this happens. I don't know, for some reason he freaks out when I go in so deep. It's close. Zoomed so hard. Whatever is the word. Excuse my native English. Okay. Relax, little Inkscape. I'm not gonna murder you. Okay, there we go. Something like that. So this is the first eyelash. Maybe it's still a little bit too thick. So let's try to fix this. Yeah, something like that. So these are gelled or something. I don't know what she uses here. She uses some sort of eye makeup, something. But never mind that. We know that we have a few more of this. So if I would count, I would say they're like one main one, a second one, and a third one. So they're kind of in freeze if we look very closely, but there's a bunch of them coming like this. Since I will not be able to make that fine detail, then I'll make it a tiny bit thicker, and we're just going to kind of cheat a little bit here. We're gonna make it like so. Make it a bit smaller. Change the angle. There we go. So that's the first. And there is one that sort of comes this way. Maybe I can make... So I made this one. That's pretty long. Maybe this one is this one. I'm not sure. It's kind of difficult to see in this. I suppose this one is this one and this one is this one. We'll see. Doesn't matter that much. But we need to make one that's kind of thick and it's coming from this area a little bit into this area. So we're going to cheat again. So we're gonna take this one, duplicate it, make it very thick, sort of like this, and then we're going to put it over here. And we're gonna kind of, oops, hey, give you my handler back. And I think we can make it like so. I clicked both of them. Hate it when this happened, but maybe, well, this is a happy accident. No, not too much. Now he doesn't like me anymore. Should sort of... I don't like what's happening here. I see what's happening. Maybe like this. We're close, and I'm not perfect, but lower it a little just to smooth it out. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the first cluster. Doesn't look too shabby. It looks a little bit strange because they're all transparent. So we're just gonna remove the opacity. Don't be crazy now. Let's save a few times. I'm afraid to select everything because I didn't work in freaking layers. I worked everything in one beautiful workspace. Just to give you an idea, I put everything here. Oh, and of course, I put everything else up here. So we need to put it in the right position. Thank you. And this is not the right way to work, but since it has been a continuous workflow, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I can actually separate things, but it's not really that necessary. Okay, so we have finished doing this. Now, if we look closely, well, this one doesn't matter. This one is sort of more angled. So we need to put the angle around here. And I need to be careful with this handler to make it look more natural. I think we can escape with this. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's save. I think we should kind of group these three. I don't really like this part though. Something about it makes me uneasy. That looks a little bit better, but it's not perfect. But we can live with that. Maybe it is even a little bit more sort of, well, this area is a little flat, so maybe it's a mistake to put it this large. So if I should put it a little lower, of course, and not have extra points like this, and we do it a tiny bit flatter here, and the same to this one. I think we can skip with this visual thing. Let's see how it looks from afar. Yeah, that looks much better. Could work with one more over here though. So I'm just gonna duplicate this one more time. Put it something like this. And for this one, we're just kind of going to mask it inside. We don't need it to be outside. Or we can kind of make the eyelash a tiny bit more interesting like this. Doesn't have to pop up, just be a tiny detail. Now that I look at it, I feel like this is a bit more horizontal. Whatever. It's kind of, oops, not this one, this one. It feels like I should. Yeah, something like that. And maybe more arched. Meaning we need to pull it a little stronger. And they blend in, so we don't have to worry too much about this. Maybe this one even larger and fatter. Let's see. Yes, I'm almost there, but I just feel like this one is arched a little bit more. Maybe it's not this thick here. Let's get lost into these details. I really like doing the details. But sometimes I can overdo it. What can you do? Think. Well, this is interesting. Although I don't like this. This one needs to be a little rounded. Yeah, it's getting there. I suppose this will do. Maybe a little stronger. Come on. Lovely Inkscape. Don't start being a horrible, horrible program right now. Okay, I like that. Okay, so let's group these paths. No, only this. And they shall be, I don't know, what color is this? It's not totally black. It's a very desaturated dark blue. Yeah, something like that. Now, yeah, well, I think we can survive with this. Again, doesn't need to be perfect. Now we have some things here. We have some highlights. So we have like one continuous highlight to the top, one tip here, and there is a secondary one here. So let's go into our group. And I don't know, I'm gonna just sort of play around here. Go like this. This. I'm gonna clip it in a moment. We're gonna make it this color for now. Or I could... Let's see. So I want to... Oh, come on. Which one are you? This one? I suppose it's this one. Yeah. So let's make this a clip for the white. Oh, come on. I'm still in. Geez, I always forget that it gets out of the group for some reason. Set clip. And I can play with this a bit more. It's a little too strong. Oh. Ah, okay, I like that. And let's see. This is not perfectly white. Come on. It's a very grayish white tone. I think this one. It's still going towards the blues, as we can see. But I think it could use a bit of blur. Yeah, I think that's enough. And maybe a bit less opacity, something like that. I don't want it to be too distractive. Maybe a little bit darker as well. Not too much. Well, maybe that's too much. Let's look from outside. I think that might work. Although there is one thing here. This might be the wrong... I think I need to lower it underneath. Ooh, I like that. I think this might require free well, this one is definitely this, so now I see there was a different direction that was going. So this one, or maybe there's more, but it's very difficult to understand here. Well, we'll just make our own thing then. I'm gonna keep it. I liked it before. I like it like this. I think it's more interesting like that. For some reason it works for me. And the overlap looks interesting. So I could reproduce the same, but first let's do something important. Let's create this stone somewhere here. I'm gonna put it outside the group. This highlight, okay. And I kind of want to come with another highlight on this somehow. I'm just kind of eyeballing it now. I'm not making it based on the model. So I want to just try my own ideas. There is even some on this part. think this one is more interesting because, no, this one I don't need to do too much. We just need to put it in the path, in the group. Okay, and now, oops, what did I do? Sorry. And now we just, is this the right one? I think it's right. We're just gonna clip this again. Jesus. Okay, this with this. And let's set clip. And again, 80%, blurriness at 10%. Kind of looks like it ends in this termination. Maybe I can pull it even more. Maybe the blurriness should go down a little. The opacity, sorry. Kind of like that. It's not too shabby. Although we kind of see a little bit of the back, because since it's blurred, it's not perfect. So I would have to play with a little bit with the thickness, but since we're looking from afar, it kind of helps us because it defines the shape a bit more of the eyelash. Unfortunately, since this is such a small detail and I have to zoom so much, it's difficult to work on this ratio without making the whole program lag for some reason. Well, we'll work with what we have. We'll make do. Okay, so I can also do this to this eyelash. So again, kind of like this, somewhere here. I don't know, somewhere. Oh, what did I do? That's too much. Not you. You. It's gonna be 80%. I'm gonna select the back one, the back one, the back one. Oh, come on. This one. Yes, thank you. You're going to be beautiful pink. I think it's much easier if I select it with I don't know, and S and N. They're so distant for me. I can never get used to this for some reason. Anyway, set clip. Beautiful. And I think you should go. Ooh, that's a lot. Then you should go down. But then you should also go down even more. And now if I pull them, no, 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 the other one. Okay. Then I suppose we shouldn't pull it like that. We should make it thinner. Oh, and I forgot about blur. And oh, that's too much. I think we can do without this. Yeah. I don't know, it feels a little bit more 3D for me because it's overlapping here once, and then I have the highlight that goes from underneath here. You know, because they're all bunched together. not still super sure about this. I think I still need a bit more. Yeah, because it kind of looks like there's a shadow coming over it. I did say that this is gonna be a pain because this is micromanagement over here, and we have to do 12 of this. But if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. This shadow is stronger here from what I see. Can also lower the opacity of the group. Let's see. Yeah, I think that makes it a bit easier to look through. We can work with these eyelashes afterwards. There's many tweaks that can be done. Okay, we need this here. I think I should move this to the temporary for now. One down, a lot more to do. Jeez Louise, what have I gotten myself into? Why am I doing this to myself? I have a life, you guys know. But then again, I love art. And whatever I can do related to beautiful Inkscape vector design stuff. This kind of ends right about here. This one was... Okay, so I think I made a tiny mistake here. But I don't know if I can rectify it since... Yeah, it's too many things in here. Jeez. Well, I'll just leave it as it is. This one is not so thick here. It's a little bit thinner. And so is this part, but I put so many elements on top. Let's just have an idea of how much overlap we have there. Let's go. Oh my god. Which one is it? I have zero freaking clue. Jeez. Look at our progress, guys. I'm so happy about our progress. I love Inkscape. View. And go to none. It's possible to fix this, but I don't have the patience. And again, nobody's gonna know if we're not gonna tell anybody. Okay, next one. It's sort of here. It's not very far from the other cluster. Okay, so this kind of starts like this and ends around here. Maybe it's a little higher. Okay, we're gonna do it like this, make it fat. Yeah, let's go back to our... I knew I forgot something. You guys know what I forgot. To make the other color. This one, duplicate. Yeah, this one. And okay, let's go back to 90% for now. Well, we can maybe go to 95 because it's a little bit too see-through, but I feel like it looks a little more, a bit more natural this way. Before I do the color, I still need to enlarge this. Sort of ends like right here. Mm, no, something like that. Okay, this one doesn't look so good. Maybe I should. Oh Jesus, what's happening here? Yeah, like that. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Although this is a problem which I need to kind of be careful with. This goes over. So actually no, it's going like this. And I need to kind of put it like this. It's killing me. Or maybe this one I need to disable. I don't know what to do about this because it takes so long to render the points, and then when I get into this position, he's just freaking up on me. Stop. Breathe. Okay. So I think this one needs to be pushed more. Okay, it's lagging. And I think we can escape with this. We are like little thieves. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna leave it at 100 for now. Again, freeze one, another one like this. But since this cluster is kind of ending in this termination, I might duplicate it a bit so I can trick it. Ooh, what the hell is that? Ah, maybe too much. Hopefully, yeah. Okay. And then we need the third one, which is far more exaggerated. And it goes something like this. And it starts from here. So we need to kind of do it like this. I don't like something about this. How does that look? It's not bad, but I feel like it's missing something. Maybe I should move this one a bit more like this. Yes, and also this one has more curvature here. Like curves. We're in the curves gang. Yeah, that does look more fantastic, and this one also needs a bit more curve. Ew. Uh, uh, Something like that. Yeah, I think we can survive with that one. Although these roots are not fantastic for me. I should pull them more towards like this. Micromanagement. It's killing me. More with this one then. Yes. I think we have a little bit more volume here. So it doesn't look like they're so isolated. And this one, we can even raise it a bit more so it doesn't go straight into the eye. But this one, well, this one needs a little elongation here. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. We're just on the second cluster and I'm already dying. Okay, so here we have small accentuation. We're starting to lose the highlights now. I don't know exactly what she used. I don't know the makeup names. It's eyeliner, eyelasher, eye something, something. It's related to eyes. So we see the granulation that happens on the hairs. So that means it's more viscous on this side, and here is more. It was in more liquid form, and that's why we see the shining better. And probably here it dried harder, as I can imagine. And it left all of that mud. I don't know what it is. Again, I don't use any cosmetics, so I'm not an expert. But I suppose I'm close to the truth. Okay, so how shall we do these highlights? Because after this, we don't have any more. I mean, we have a few here and there, but after that, it's a breeze in quotes because it's not. Oh, I see another highlight over here that we don't have. Oh, this is an interesting one. I don't know yet how we'll apply this one yet. But good that I noticed it. You always notice little things like this. They're just like very hidden treasures. And they're like, oh, how the hell do I make it? I don't know. We shall find out. Now that I look here, I can see the little. I don't know what those is. It's like noise granulation of the effect. Whatever. I'm sidetracking. I'm trying to push the idea that I have to do these little details, but we have to do them. What can I do? So we have one highlight here, one highlight here, a few highlights. So this is the most visible one. If I look far away, yeah, this one is the most visible one. So there was a fourth one, but whatever, we'll call it a third one. And there's highlights over here, but we're not gonna bother with those because they blend within the eye. But there is a bit of highlight here that does pop up. So I'm gonna use highlight on the third. I'm gonna use it a bit on the top here and a bit in the middle here. Let's see how we can manage that. So first things first. Why is this highlight so strong? It doesn't matter. I'm overdoing it. Okay, this one with this one and this one. Please group yourself. Thank you. And now let's take our beautiful thing. So I said this one is going to have the highlight in the middle. Like, oh, sorry, like this. But it's gonna go behind, so we're not gonna see it. What was the color? This one. Okay. So now we're taking. I put the path outside the group. Yes. Of course. Why wouldn't I put it outside the group? Okay, we're taking this. Come on, take the other one. Ugh. Yeah, that one. Duplicate it. Let's make it beautiful. Select this, set clip. Perfect. Okay, so now we have to fix a few things. This one needs to go behind. Perfect. Okay, blur, opacity. I think this one is closer, so 90 should be better. And I said I'm gonna put some in the tip and a little bit here in the middle somehow. And I think I'm gonna just do it sort of like, let's try something interesting. Let's try doing something like this. I never tried this. This is gonna be lower, 60, blur 10. Actually, let's try a bigger. 30 is too strong, 20. Yeah. Let's look. It's too strong. This one. The other one. I'm gonna go 60 and a bigger blur. No, that's actually not helping. I might actually enhance this one. Enlarge, sorry. Enhance. Enhance! Of course I'm gonna enhance. This is sort of like a reflection. I don't know how it works, don't ask me, it's magic. And I said I'm gonna make some on this tip over here. It's not a lot, so I should just do something small like that. Again, beautiful parts that are not in their group. And now we are in their group. Now we're gonna go back to our... I know I can change my key bindings, but no. Who's gonna do that? I'm too lazy. Too lazy. Set clip. Oh, well, can't set clip like that. Okay, so maybe with this I can actually... Let's play smart here. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Okay, we need to lower the opacity on the group. Too much. Well, it's starting to shape up into something. I don't know if what I'm doing is okay, but we shall find out. Kind of tempted to do no. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna spend a lot of time on it and then I'm not gonna be in the mood to do the rest. Let's push through this. Well, this is interesting. These are kind of uniting. So if I look really close here, I kind of, let's see. So these are barely visible. So I'm tempted not to make them. This is an interesting shape though. So it's like a very elongated heart with a very pointy tip. An inverted heart, of course. But it has a hook here. So this starts somewhere in this area right over here. Let's go back into our workspace. So I think it's kind of like this, 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 this. It's turning like this, so it goes above like this, and it ends somewhere here. And then I have to go with a... I'll fix that. Don't you worry, boys and girls and other creatures of the world that are watching me right now. Everything is under control. Everything is fine. Is it no? Because I don't know anymore. Okay, this one is sort of thick here, but we need to fix this. This is the right length. Let's go to our color. Okay, again, I need to be more bold with this because this needs to... They arc over the eye like this. Maybe this one is too strong. It's not bad. This one lower. Lower. Even more. Although, make it a bit thicker here. Yeah. Oops, oops, oops. Too much. Okay, something like that. Perfectionist. What do you want me to do? I have to make it look fan-freaking-tastic. I think we need this point. Just simplify our vectors. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. But now I'm kind of I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to do these three things here. So there's like one. I'm not gonna do this highlight. Or, actually, this highlight kind of helps here to. We have one that goes like this, but that's such a weird thing. Where the hell did this? Is it going underneath? I have no clue. This is the beautiful side of having perspectives. Since we're watching from the front perspective, we have no idea what's happening in this front. Could be anything. Could be. But let's go back to 100% with this one, just so we can manipulate it better. I think I'm gonna... I kind of like how this little rogue things look. They're very, very slim. So I can escape with 2 points. Yeah, like that. Ooh, it's not bad. Although they're thicker here, but nobody's gonna know. And we have another one that starts over like this. And what I like about this, it's kind of... No, it's going a bit like this, then it's S-ing a bit. So I can go back. Let's recreate that S. Maybe even thicker. Not too much. I'm kind of inclined to do... Let's see how it looks from afar. I think it does help, and I might do more rogue waves. Rogue waves. Ha! Ha ha! Whatever they're called. Rogue eyelashes. I am kind of inclined to do this highlight here, just because it's gonna... I don't know. It looks like it's going to differentiate this. So I'm gonna do a little trick here. I don't want to clip it, so I'm just gonna take this with this, and I'm gonna do path and intersection. Thank you. I'm gonna blur the hell out of you. I know it's not the best solution, but we will live with it. Let's do a 20 though. Yeah, that helps with seeing that this is a different element, a different part of the eyelash. A separate one. Okay. Oh, and we have another one. Ooh, I like you. Where did you come from? Well, maybe they're free, but let's not overdo it. Let's just simplify things, because then we're going to go insane. I think I like this one going like this and like this. And then we're gonna go a bit like this. And I've made it too thick. Ooh, white eyelash. Again, let's go to full. Good. Good. I like that. I'm kind of inclined to reuse this here. Mainly because this one is very accentuated towards the center. Am I doing it right? No. Which one is it? Come on. Inkscape, cooperate with me. Yeah. And this one is a bit thicker and it goes not like that. Whoa, what's happening? Okay, something like this. And like this. Of course, we have to lower this. It might be difficult to follow this moment. Because it looks like I'm doing a lot of operations. But it's not all of that complicated, to be honest. I'm just playing with shapes over here, and I think this one goes quite a little bit more like this. No, that's too much. There is a clear distancing here, but I don't want to do it too accentuated. And I think I can sort of trick it to be like this. It's the little things in life that make you happy. So I'm striving for that happiness in my designs. What did I do here? Maybe I don't need this. Maybe, I don't know. The thing is that if these handles start to overlap, they're gonna create like very weird edges. So I'm trying to kind of make it feel not too fat and not too thin, this gap. But then again, kind of want to make this a little curved. And I don't like the fact that this is too popping up. I think this needs to be somewhere like this. And then let's have a look. Yeah, Let's look a bit natural. There is quite a big gap here. I think it needs to be higher though. And a bit more gap like this. Yeah, I'm gonna survive with that. Whatever. Doesn't look bad. I think it just needs to be a bit lower to go like this. Like this. And like this. Yeah, much better now. I kind of like it. Don't know about you guys, but I like it. So let's group this. I think this one needs. Oh my god. Okay, promise this is the last edit on this one. No, I'm overdoing it sometimes. Sometimes. All the time. Of course, all the time. 90%. I don't like something here though. It's I don't know, it's distracting like hell. Maybe lower it. And this one as well. The other one. And whatever this one. I don't know. It feels a bit. I don't know. Out of place. Or maybe that fixed it a bit more. Let's try to take the whole group a bit down. Yeah, somehow that looks a bit better. I don't know, it was too distracting. Maybe a little higher. Ah, higher. Maybe this other group a bit more to the left. Of course I have to. Not too much, but enough. And there is one more thing here. Sort a little bit closer. Maybe this one. Okay, I lied a little bit. It's more the edits and stuff and edit. It's to be perfect. OCD, OCD, OCD. I know, I know, I know. Art is never finished until you die, and then yeah, you can consider it finished back in that moment. Did I just move something else? I kind of like it like that. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's go back to it. Okay, this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I gotta be honest. I don't like doing this tedious stuff. But the more usually when I do this kind of work, I just like work for 10, 15 minutes, take a break, watch videos, return, do one more eyelash, go, take a break. After 5 minutes, watch another few videos, funny videos, of course. Well, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, then come back, maybe eat, maybe look out the window, maybe talk with my friends, then, oh, let's do another eyelash, and so on and so forth until I finish it. I'm not used to doing these things in one row because I get frustrated very fast when I'm just so into it. But taking a little bit of a break, clearing your mind, and then going back to slaving, it's all in the day's work. Okay. Enough with the fun. So this one is interesting because kind of, well, there is a bit of space here. So maybe I have mistakenly pushed these ones too hard down, but I can fix this since we made them as no, sorry, only this one. Since we made them as groups, this is the fun part about groups. This part is darker, but I'm gonna finish the highlight, the things first, and then this one, this one, this one. Let's make them a separate group inside this group and just raise them a bit more. Okay. We'll come back to this later on. Have a few ideas. Then I'm gonna go like this. Go straight up like, maybe a little higher like this, and then end up here. Go back to this. Actually, this is interesting. This kind of ends here. Yeah, that's not a bad attempt. And this one also has... This one is more curved. Much more curved. And there is another one that comes from behind and kind of ends up over here. No, still need to curve it a lot. Let's remove this little tail here. I don't like it. I don't know what I don't like, but there's something that definitely pisses me off here. Instantly. Okay, I can live with that. Let's make them both. Oh, whoops. I see, I see. I made you in the wrong group. It's okay, it's okay. Now I have something like... Wait. Ugh, this was going like this and this were going like that. Ah, so silly. Well, you know what? I'm gonna just do it like this. I don't care. I don't care. And you should not care either. Because sharing is caring, but doing these things is not so much. No. I'm not feeling it. It's too large. I don't like this. What am I doing? Is it even working right? Whatever, for now I'm just gonna leave it like that. I feel I made a mistake here. But that's not really bad. Although these fifth rings, let's group them, they need to be lower. Something like that. Oh no, they might be a little bit thicker than they should be. But c'est la vie. Again, 80%. 90%, sorry. I just noticed something else now. But of course I need to finish this thing, so maybe I need to cover this place a bit darker. need to do this once. Starting to work fast and dirty right now because I'm starting to lose my patience. And when I do that, kind of like, I don't care how it looks as long as it looks like something, you know? Mhm. I suppose like this. Like that. Oops, too much. Ah, I'll fix you after. I'm not in the mood to fix you now. I'm not even eyeballing it anymore. I'm just like going through it like a tank. So I did this, I did this, I did this one needs a little bit more. Whatever. Oh, okay, sorry. Save. From this one, there's another one that goes sort of like this. Sorry if I went a little bit silent here, but I'm trying to concentrate and kind of see where all of these directions are going. This one is the most difficult one. Let's get the eye out of the way. Usually I start to go in turbo mode here, so this one kind of ends here. This one goes a bit straight. Bam. And then goes back here in a very thick loop. Something like that. We're gonna work on that. Then we're having, again, the eye is getting in the way. We have something like this. And it's around here. Then we go about here, here and here. And then I have, let's fix this, though I don't like it that much. Okay, I need to fix this as well. How? How do you fix this? I don't know. Like this. This one is thick. It's thick, boy. It's thick. It's not this thick, but it's still thick. Sometimes working fast and dirty can create effects that you're not thinking in the moment that they look like anything. But when you get close, you see like, oh, that actually worked. And I don't know how, but it worked. It's like you're not even paying any attention or thinking about all of the details that you're making. And bam, they just click. You know, the mind has a way of its own to the point where like it just makes sense. Just feel it. Of course, right now we're not feeling it very well because this one is too thick. Still too thick. Ah, I love it. I think this works. And one more over here. And yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Things that we need to fix are here. I'll lower this too. And then this one go a bit more like here. We need to fix this. And there's something here that I don't know what the hell is happening. And this one definitely doesn't need to be this accentuated. Maybe. Yeah. But this one needs to be thicker. Well, actually no, I'm doing stupid things. Hey. And this one also needs to be thicker here. This one as well. This one needs to be a little bit higher. This one needs to be... I don't know, this one is the most complicated one. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Okay, so let's... I'm gonna group them all together, I don't care at this point. Group. So first thing I notice here, there is a darker path. This one looks better like this. Yeah. This one needs to be higher. Okay. This one needs to be here. Again, all of them at 100%. Oops, I forgot 2 of them are here. Okay. And now all of them go to 90%. And voila. But I have a problem here. I have several of them, but this one in particular is annoying me. This is going from this white to this dark. So this needs to be lower here. Okay. And I think I don't know exactly how to do it here. Actually, I know how. Just gonna take this part. Come on, which one are you? This one. And we're going to darken it a lot like this. Yeah. And I'm gonna grow its gradient. Okay. Gonna put it right under all of them. Yeah. But since I don't want to go the gradient all the way over there, I'm gonna put something like this. So if I push it too hard, we can play with this level here, you see? Maybe I can lower the blur on this a bit more. And now this one needs to be a bit lower. What did I put in here? Oh, this one needs to be a tiny bit lower. I think that's perfect. So we darken this area. Maybe we can even extend it a bit more. Not too much, but it's enough here. So this rim, no, I did it too much. Can also create a separate. Never mind. It's okay. It's okay. Looks okay. Be careful not overdoing things. One thing I have to take into account is that this needs to be darker. Oh, too much. Oh. I think it's attracting the eye too much on this area if we darken it too. But I think that's the perfect equilibrium there. I don't know. I hope it is. Just a second. Got a message. Where is the message? Where is the message? Fine. So this is fine. What isn't fine is this. This isn't going like this. This is going more like this. And this needs more blur, more opacity, maybe less blur, more color. Yeah, less blur, even less opacity, more opacity. I don't know. I think we got it. Maybe a bit less opacity. And it is a bit darker, but I think I'm overdoing it. Ooh, I'm overdoing it. I don't know, something along the line of this. For some reason, I feel like it's even more colored. If I take the opacity too much, the blur, sorry. Somewhere around that area. And maybe this one. Could use a bit more darkness. Not too much. Yeah, the little tweaks. I'm almost there towards the end. Now I have to do the lower eyelashes. And you know what? I'm kind of not in the mood to do this because this one need a lot of fiddling. So I'm gonna take a break. I also, I know I'm doing too many sessions, but this eye requires a lot of details. And if you don't do all of the details right, then we might miss up on some things. I don't know. At first glance it looks nice. Maybe his eyelashes are a little bit too strong. But I'm not in the mood to continue right now because I'm starting to over tweak things again, I suppose. So there's gonna be a part 5. I really wish I could have finished it today, but as you can see, things just start to really get into the finer details, the micromanagement of everything. And the more you do, the more details you see, like, I could add this, I could add that, and then you just continue to add, add, and add. Imagine if you would have done an entire head. We would have died. We wouldn't have even passed the eye. Get past the eye. Okay, my dear human beings and whatever else you guys are, thank you for watching this amazing session. Hope you're relaxed and not as stressed as I am. I'm not stressed, but I'm going insane. And catch you guys in the next one. Have fun. Bye, 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 bye.